Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your reading. I hope you don't mind. My cat is he's giving us some company, so yeah, we'll see how that goes, but she really wants my attention right now, so I'm just gonna let her stay. Okay, I'm just gonna let her stay. So let's see where your person's head is at. All right, so let's see, who is this person that Scorpio is thinking about? Who is the person that Scorpio is thinking about right now? Okay, Eight of Pentacles. This could be someone who is someone who avoids things when the going gets tough. Someone who will be deep into work, and I feel like this is someone who gets themselves into trouble by self-sabotaging here. Like, they will have a really good connection here. I see the Six of Cups here. Like, they're probably reminiscing and thinking about what a good time they have had with you. But I feel like it's someone who, then here we have the Devil and the Two of Swords, right? Like, they're like, oh, like they're indecisive and they get obsessed with small details, and it's like they're over-analyzing a little bit, and they're picking apart something that's just innocent and good and pure, you know, and they come in with the Page of Swords that is quite immature, not good at handling communication, and it's not coming from an emotional place. Like, this is someone who is new at relationships or love, and it doesn't have to be love, but it feels like someone that you've been dating or seeing in some sense. And it's someone who is on this new journey of finding out what love is about. So I feel like this is someone who, they haven't had successful relationships in the past because they are too distracted by other things, and then they leave or the person leaves. But I feel like sorry, my cat found my sunglasses and they are very scary apparently. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. Like, they were scared of something that's actually not that scary. Yeah, let's see. All right. What is the situation between the two of you right now? What is the situation between the two of you? There may be no communication, or if there is, it's kind of like defensive, not really going anywhere. And I feel like you are the one that internalizes everything here, Scorpio. Like, you look inwards, and because you know what it means when it comes to love in general, like to be very self-reflective and make sure that you are accountable for your actions and all of that. Like, it takes a lot of analyzing to really be in tune with your emotions. And we have that a High Priestess here as well, so I feel like there's a lot going on the inside between both of you. Like, you're both feeling like you're at a standstill here, or things aren't moving forward, the walls are up, and I feel like you really want to find that light and you really want to find that love, but it's difficult right now because of this inability to move forward from something. Yeah. So Eight of Swords and the Page of Cups. This is someone is very scared of having these heartfelt conversations. And again, because they're not experienced, they're not sure, they're not confident. And even though this is what needs to happen, like these emotional conversations are essential to build on this Ten of Cups happiness. But this person is scared, and here's the thing with the Eight of Swords, right? It's most of the fear is in your head. Like if you were to take off the blindfold, you could see that actually the swords, they are surrounding you, but you could just take off the blindfold and step out of there. But since you don't know what's going on and you feel like you're trapped, you feel like you have no choice, or you feel like you're unable and not, you feel like you are not like able to do anything. Like they feel inadequate, I think. So they would rather not have the conversations, or they get super defensive in the conversations because they can't handle it when you show up as the Queen of Cups, like with ultimate love and understanding and affection, and they're like, oh, I don't know how to do this. And I don't think they know. Like they could be unaware that this would lead to ultimate happiness. I feel like maybe they don't believe that. Maybe they feel like, no, that's just like nonsense, you know? And that is why they are here we have the Fool again with the Eight of Cups. That's why they keep being beginners, because they always leave. They give up and they don't really self-reflect. They may be to a certain extent, but as soon as they get start to really get deep within themselves, that is when they're like, nope, I don't want to do this, and they leave. So they never really get out of this Fool card energy, because they keep on just giving up, because they're always kind of like, yeah, this wasn't right for me. If it was, they would understand me type of situation, or I wouldn't have to be so this and that. Even though it could be like just regular things you have to work on in every type of relationship. Because of course it's valid to be scared of intimacy, but if you are actively looking for and searching for a relationship, you will eventually have to get comfortable with that. Because like with the Two of Cups energy, you have to be able to meet each other and see each other, and just expecting someone to just accept you fully as you are, and you not having to adjust at all, it's not going to work, is it? I don't know if they are realizing this. That's the thing. I don't know if they are realizing this. Again, inadequacy. We have the Queen of Swords and we have the Page of Pentacles here. I think if they are expressing to you that they feel like they're not good enough for you, I feel like they are telling the truth, or that's how they feel. But this is something that could like be very self-pity. You know what I mean? It could just be self-pity and be like, oh, I'm just not good enough for you. But it's like, you're not good. It's not that you're not good enough. It's that you're not really trying to evolve in a situation where you need to evolve. We have the Lovers here too. So the thing about the Lovers card, it's kind of poetic in the sense that it's a choice. Like the Lovers card is a choice, and it's ruled by Gemini. Surprise, surprise. But love ultimately is a choice. You choose to love someone in the sense that you choose to like, is this a person that I want to work on things for, and do I choose to see them, like, in which light do I choose to see them? What am I focusing on? What am I willing to sacrifice, and what am I willing to adjust? And asking for a change in behavior is not asking someone to change their personality or their hobbies or their career or whatever. It's asking for, like, becoming a better person, and that is fully reasonable. And again, I feel like they feel inadequate standing next to you, like you come at them with facts and they try to it's kind of like they get defensive instead of listening to you, instead of hearing your point of view, instead of hearing like, oh, this is what I would need to do. They run off or they distract instead of feeling those emotions, like, oh, maybe I need to self-reflect, or maybe I need to dig deeper. And here we have the Hanged Man, 3 of Cups. So I feel like right now it's quite like nothing's really happening right now. You could be on friendly terms, or you both are just not spending that much time together. You're spending time with your friends instead of each other. Ooh, the Moon and the 7 of Cups. Okay, things are very unclear. There's a lot of fear involved. There's a lot of distrust, like not trusting, not seeing things for what they are, withholding emotions or thoughts and feelings. I feel like maybe someone is trying to paint a picture of something, like trying to act like everything is fine, or acting like they don't really care. So what is the potential outcome for this situation? Ooh, okay, that one stings. I hate to say it, but this looks like a dead end. It looks like the most fair thing to do for you is to end this. Maybe this is what they tell you. Because now that I say it, I feel like I can feel like what you are feeling. Like it feels like something that you've heard over and over. Like, you deserve better. This isn't going to lead anywhere. And like asking you to move on with the 8 of Wands. But okay, what does Scorpio want in this situation? You want them to realize or express how they feel for you. I feel like you really want them to realize that this could be love, that you truly and ultimately care for them, and that you come from a place of love. But I feel like you are talking to a brick wall, or you are not really expressing this because they are not willing to listen. So yeah, a brick wall. I don't feel like you're not expressing it because you are scared of like putting your emotions out there or feelings out there. I feel like you have, but you're being met with little to nothing. Okay. This is tricky, Scorpio, because we have the Ace of Pentacles now with the Queen of Swords, Hanged Man, and then Ace of Cups. So I feel like you're trying to communicate that you want to try, like you really want to try. But there's not much action here. Or you're really trying to make them see things from a different point of view. Like you're trying to show them the positives of their own rejections, their own reactions, and their own, like, what the potential in the situation has. I feel like you've been very hopeful. You've been trying to really show them what they can do, what you two could do together. I feel like you've been trying to blow life into this situation that is happening right now. You could have broken up in the past and gotten back together, realizing you do love each other, but it feels like someone is avoiding, and you're trying. You're the King of Swords as well here, so communication here is a big thing. I feel like you are sharpening your communication skills by really trying to make the message come across properly and make sure that they really absorb it and that it's not just words. You want them to hear you and see you and feel what you are feeling. And here we have the Eight of Cups and Seven of Cups again. It's like you're wondering how they can still be confused and how they can still want to leave if they do have feelings for you. And you're making it very clear. It's like you're making it so very... I almost swore. Like, you made it so fucking clear. Like, I feel you're frustrated. I feel your frustration, Scorpio. It's like, why do you need to pull away? And why did you get confused? I'm trying to be clear. And it's almost like... You've been giving them so much. It's like you've been giving them space. You've been giving them your time, effort, energy, your love, and your practical side. You haven't been like down their throat about things. You haven't been I want to say you haven't been desperate. It's the wrong word. You haven't been like overwhelming them with attention or affection or bombarding them. I just feel like you have been very open, mature, and like you obviously have strong feelings here. I don't know why I didn't really expect that at first, but here we are. Queen of Cups, Scorpio. You're really showing up as that. So we have the Page of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. You could actually have been giving them a glimmer of hope here. I'm kind of seeing them like on their own, contemplating this. Like, am I ready for this? Am I ready to turn things around and switch it up this time? It's like they do see that you are like this beacon of light in their lives. Or in their lives. Maybe you met each other in different lives. But in this life specifically, they have a deep-rooted fear, Scorpio. They have deep fear. And it's going to be difficult for them to handle it. It's going to be difficult for them to withstand leaving and withdrawing, because that is their coping mechanism. And it's going to take a lot of time, effort, for you to, not time and effort, it's going to take patience, understanding, but also I want to make sure that you are staying like in an energy of self, like in self-respect and self-preserving energy too. Like you don't, your life's purpose is not to heal this person or make sure that they evolve to meet your standard. But of course, if that is what your gut is telling you and what you want to do, there's nothing that can stop you from this. But I feel what I'm trying to say is there are no guarantees that this person is going to heal or is going to become this emotionally vulnerable person in a near future or ever. But I'm gonna be honest and say that I see a little bit of hope here in the distance. Like they are deep down thinking about this, thinking about like, can I turn it around? Am I ready to try? Because they know it's going to be scary. Yeah. Death card. Love it though. Because, okay, see, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 4 of Swords. I'm really seeing here the contemplation. Like this is them right now. They are probably... There's probably some distance between you guys right now. They have probably withdrawn. But it's kind of like they're in this tug of war in their brain right now. Like, should I build on this or do I run away? It's a little war going on in their head and in their heart, of course. And I feel like they want to change. They want to go through with this transformation that death brings. But we do still see the Page of Pentacles here, like they're in feeling, their sense of inadequacy can be very overwhelming for them, Scorpio, which is why they just leave, because they feel like it's best for everyone. It's best for them to protect themselves from this inevitable pain they think they're gonna go through, because they probably believe that you're gonna leave them eventually and it's too much for them. And instead they just... It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, okay? That is what it is. They're scared of being inadequate, so then they're being that on purpose to make sure to spare you and them from like that eventual breakup, you know what I mean? But it's like, but now you're making it happen now instead. And I don't think it's any less painful to do that right now, or like constantly withdrawing instead of staying. But Scorpio, they are contemplating it. So, and they may not be telling you that, because we're seeing a lot of like the 7 of Cups and the Moon, and but yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, and you do with that what you will, Scorpio. It's entirely up to you what you want to do with this information. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye, Scorpio.